Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It's time for another edition of Design Time. We have a QR code for you right there on your screen, so scan that to get more information on today's topic. We are out in Auburn at Tri-City Furniture with our great friend Kathy. Kathy, good morning.
Good morning.
So today we are kind of continuing our conversation on redoing a room, and you started to help us understand where to start because it's such an overwhelming process. So we have the room size that's known and it's selected.
Right.
What do we do next?
Yes, we've made our floor plan so we know how much space we're dealing with and how many pieces, what kind of pieces. So now that we've figured that out, we've considered the comfort. We've actually found the piece that's going to work in our space. Now we get to do the fun part.
All right, what's the fun?
The fun is picking fabrics.
Fun.
Now, a lot of people possibly would think that's too overwhelming, but I have 7,000 fabrics in my store. I deal with American manufacturers. We have lots and lots of choices. But keep in mind, we have narrowed down from a bunch of different manufacturers to the piece we're using. And then just within their fabrics, we're probably narrowing down to a neutral or a blue. So when we do that, we eliminate all the rest. So it does become very, very narrow in selecting a fabric.
So Kathy, how do we choose, don't know, like from 10 different blues? How do we do that?
Well, I've brought a few different things of colors, and lots of people say, well, I don't know if I want neutral. I've had neutral or I've had brown. Maybe I want blue, maybe I want green. This can be very overwhelming because within blues, there can be maybe 50 different blues. What you need to do is actually pick a print. And keep in mind, that is just going to maybe be on your pillow. So that will help us then to figure out, do we want to do a neutral? Or maybe we want to pull out the green, or maybe we want to do a blue. And when we're in the blues, then I can say, well, this one actually looks pretty good with the blues that are in there. So it's the little print that actually will come together and then allow for us to select the pieces in the combination of colors. So that can help you to narrow in specifically.
So Kathy, we have our fabric selected, so what do we do next?
So after you have all of this, then you would go to flooring if you need it. So if you're doing a carpet or a hard surface, there's lots and lots of different tones. So again, once I know the colors I'm working with, then I can have a better idea on what actually works with that floor. Maybe we're going to do a hard surface and an area rug. Well, those are going to be selected then once we know all the rest of this. We've eliminated a whole bunch of stuff. So we don't need that anymore. Now we're concentrating on what we are going to work off of. And we work from the largest piece usually to the smallest. So we don't pick our chair first, we pick our sofa.
Ah, Kathy, you make it so easy.
Much easier this way.
Yeah. So now that we have the furniture plan and the pieces that fit us, and we selected the flooring, what's after that?
Well, the very last thing is the paint. Because we now know specifically what we're needing, what colors we're working with, and we can quickly see that certain things are just not going to work. We're not looking at millions of colors because this has determined the palette that we're in. So very, very few will actually be a good choice, and that makes it so much easier. Rather than when you picked it first, you just probably didn't get into the right palette. Many people have had to repaint because what color paint they picked was not the color of furniture they liked. So keep in mind that you do it in reverse. You pick the comfort in the pieces, then you move to the fabrics and the colors, usually picking the print first, and then you would go to your flooring if needed. And paint is always last. Keep that in mind. Many people do it first, and it makes the whole process much more difficult.
All right, Kathy, so get a pen and paper really quick because you want to write this part down. Kathy, let's review it again really quick.
Okay, so first you want to have your floor plan. Then you want to go ahead and pick pieces for comfort, to be comfortable, maybe reclining. Then you want to find your fabric. So you're narrowing in on what you want specifically. The fabrics, the print, if there's a print of a pillow, will be first. And then you go to the flooring after you've gotten all of the fabrics done, the flooring, and then the paint very last. Keep that in mind. Very much easier to do paint last than it is to do it first.
Well, Kathy, you've done it again.
There you go. Make it easy on yourself.
Make it easy, yeah.
Yes,
so
make
this
it easy.
overwhelming process went from overwhelming to super easy. Thank you, Kathy.
It's pretty simple.
Pretty simple. All right, so for more information on today's topic, on redoing a room, all you have to do is scan the QR code right there on your screen or head over to our website, WNEM.com.